Moving on, while discussing the implementation of DPDP Act, the next thing that we are discussing today is mapping personal data. You should know what personal data you have and how it works around in your organization. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on data privacy. Today we are going to discuss about mapping personal data. There is a lot of fear around data mapping. This is an unfortunate thing that some people acting as consultants, they create everything as a very big project, and therefore the customer, the end user, the organization gets scared, right? If you have data, you know why you have it. You only need to map it. What is so big about it? And if you have data, but you don't know why you have it, you have to delete it, right? Of course, in situation where you say, I have data or I collect data, but I don't know why, then there are other question marks far beyond just data mapping, right? Because you are consuming resources for the data that you don't know why, right? It could be manpower, it could be infrastructure, and that's all cost. So organizations are made to believe that mapping of data, studying your own environments, is a large consulting project. Hundreds of systems are there to analyze, complex documentation, and it needs many months of effort. As far as months of effort is concerned, it's like simply saying that if I do 2 hours a month, then a 10-hour job will take 6 months. And I have had that experience with a consultant recently. We'll do this, but since we expect the result in 1 year, we'll start doing it in 3-4 months. Simple. So then, of course, it is a big project. And that, if that is the thought process, then definitely you would be scared of it. But then you have to comply. Number one. Number two, it's a good practice to do your data mapping so that you know exactly what you need and why. Start with one process. Pick one up. Do it yourself. You don't need high-tech consultants or softwares. For example, you look at customer onboarding. So I get a new customer. I need his company's name, GST number, address, contact details. When it comes to contact details, they would be respect to individuals. I would need the user details. I would need the finance details from where I have to follow the payments. Maybe if invoicing department or submission department is different, it happens in many organizations. Invoice is submitted somewhere else and finance is somewhere else. So that way, it's your own employee hiring, which is an easier subject to take up, by the way, to help you understand things. It's a slightly wider one, because hiring is not just saying that I call up someone and he comes for interview. It's far beyond that. HR's effort is huge, though what we see is only the person joining and working properly. Else otherwise we feel we're just hiring one person, but he might be talking to 1,000 person to hire one person the way you want them. Vendor registration should be easy, and website lead collection. There you need to be a bit more careful. What is your cookie policy? How are you doing cookie data and all? So maybe you can start with employee hiring, vendor registration, customer onboarding, which are relatively easy subjects to see. And once you are able to understand what you are doing, map it with your journey. What data is coming in? Where does it get stored? Who accesses it? Where it moves next? You can take an example of hiring also. You float the requirement, application form, people fill up the application form, send their resume. You reject them on resume, delete it within 1 week. So that way, break up and create your processes. Now this one process is a part of HR, and it adheres privacy norms that you did not retain the resumes and the applications that you have rejected technically. You deleted them maybe in 1 week or in 15 days. Keep it very simple. Don't get into large jargons, creating boxes and arrows and labels, complex software. You know, I should not say this, but many organizations have taken it as a project to buy privacy softwares rather than even looking at what data are they going to feed in the privacy software. Be careful. And then once you are sure, add up another project. Say, let me look at another department, maybe marketing now, because if I've done customer onboarding, then why not link up the other chains, right? Maybe some other system within onboarding. If I have missed out on anything, for example, after onboarding, how does the information go to the implementation team? How does the information go to the support team? How does the support team support them? Right? As an organization, in fact, as a salesperson also, it's your responsibility to see that your customer is satisfied. A new vendor, Rather, make a template of what all are you going to do and how when you onboard a new vendor. I'm sure you would have a template. Add privacy points into it. What is prevented by doing all this? There are no hidden data stores. There's no uncontrolled vendor sharing. There's no misalignment of consent, and the data retention confusion is also eliminated. Can be very, very easy and very simply handled than buying complex softwares and believing that they are doing compliance for you. They may not. The real fact is you need to start small, map your realities, and expand them gradually. Don't think that large enterprises buying large softwares are able to do it quickly. They have their challenges. You may not know them, but they have their challenges. So don't look at what large can you invest, look at how smartly can you handle it. And if you are unsure, start with CRMs or websites like customer onboarding that we spoke about. So that's about the mapping of personal data. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.